Hello, my friends. Dorothy Morgan here, longtime professional astrologer. Today, we're going to talk about the astrology of April 24th. Mercury conjuncts the North Node, squares Saturn, and the moon's in Aquarius, and it's going to come to make a conjunction to Saturn. So, what does all of that mean? And once we do that, before I start my share, remember, we're going to do the Astro Dice, and we'll also do a card from this deck. So, let me grab that chart for us. Here we are. Terrific. All right. Let's get started. So this is what it looks like. Mercury conjunct the lunar north node in the sign of Taurus, squaring Saturn. It's making that square to Saturn actually at this exact moment of the recording. This is at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And here's Saturn moving. Here's the moon in Aquarius inching its way towards Saturn. So that will be later tonight. However, since they are within the 10 degree of a conjunction, they are within orb. The exact aspect between Mercury and Saturn is now 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and the exact conjunction, I'm looking, I forgot what time it was, 7:33 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All of this represents thoughts, ideas, right? Mercury in Taurus conjunct the North Node, squaring Saturn in Aquarius. And Aquarius is an air sign. Mercury understands air energy. And so to me, this shows that today we could actually, if we can step aside from the way we think things always are, right? We always, that Aquarius energy, moon in Aquarius conjunct Saturn, can be quite rigid in some ways. But if we could think about, all right, I always have this thought, this idea, I believe this, but if we could just step aside from that just a little bit and, view it from an outside perspective, we might actually be able to become more enlightened about a subject matter that's important to you, right? Everybody has their own ideas and thoughts. So I can't tell you what your subject matter is, but I can tell you today, Sunday, April 24th, and even a couple of days coming up to this point, we've really been processing and thinking about this, that Mercury coming to the lunar north node in Taurus, with the words that I value, the story that I value, the information I'm gleaning and I'm getting, and we're getting it really slow and processing it. That's Mercury in Taurus conjunct the north node in Taurus. And again, with both of them at a square aspect to Saturn. It's like, let's get these, old thoughts, old processes, old ideas, Saturn in fixed signs. It's going to take a little bit for us to maybe really get beyond what we've constantly always are processing and thinking and doing. Now, if your thoughts and your processes and your ideas are perfectly fine, then you just keep going on wherever you're going on. But if you know you need to make a big change, then this might be that opportunity to do that today, Sunday, April 24th. All right. I hope that's helpful. You're welcome to join us over on Patreon. That's a good way to financially support the readings and everything that I regularly do here for you guys. There's just more astrology there. You can go check it out. All kinds of different levels. Sun in Sag, 7th house. That's what I rolled. What is your thought? What is your question? What does Spirit want us to know? That's where we go at this point in this session. The sun is the ego drive, the essence. And even when it's in the sky, it's like what a lot of us are focusing on, the energy that's presented to us. So the energy is not what's in the sky. This is the energy just of these die. Okay. So like pulling a card, sun and Sag, being open for freedom, independence. That's Sag. So is Aquarius. Aquarius wants freedom and it wants things to be different. It just takes a bit for it to work that way. Sun and Sag, 7th house, partnerships, relationships, back and forth interactions. It doesn't just have to be your spouse, your domestic partner. Can be, it doesn't have to be. It's whoever you're in contract with or making agreements with or having a conversation with. They're usually the important relationships, though. 7th house is the important relationships. The 11th house are the acquaintances, the people that you just sort of, there are relationships, but they're acquaintance relationships. They're superficial, not in a negative way. All right, I digress. Sun and Sag, play, have some fun, explore, open yourself up to new thoughts and ideas. That's kind of like what we were looking at, but from a different perspective in the astrology for today. This is a day where we can learn something new about ourselves, about others, any experience that you want. All right, let's draw a card. And then while I'm doing that, go ahead and click that thumbs up if you would. Hey, people even like Michael for what's his name? Oh shit, I forget his name. Anyways, there are people that have 5 million followers and they still ask their people to subscribe. So those of you who are saying stop doing that, just whatever, don't watch my channel. How's that? I don't care. All right, we're gonna pick a card. Smudging ceremony. Boy, that means what's the bottom? Spirit of air. Spirit of air. So that was all the Aquarius we talked about, the moon in Aquarius. Spirit of air. So thinking, processing. But the card that I actually drew was a smudging ceremony. So go ahead and clear your space, clear your mind, find a way to get away from that. When I'm done this, it's Sunday morning, I'm going to go take a quick walk and then come back, and I have an eclipse presentation to do Wednesday night. If anybody signs up for it through Circles of Wisdom, you could be there in person. And I'm going to prep that in case anybody decides to show up. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But the smudging ceremony, go clear your energy, clear yourself, clear your home, do what is important for you to have a reset. We're in the final lunar phase before the eclipse next week. So we're in that waning lunar phase. I mean, we don't have the eclipse until the 30th, and that eclipse video is attached to the very end of this. So you can easily find it or go into my videos and find that category for eclipses and full and new moons, and you'll find it. So yeah, come and check that out too. All right, I'm just babbling now. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Blessings. Namaste.